Well, yeah, we're live, so now they're expecting you to.
Do
Is
what you
this a
do.
it's a non-smoking flight?
No.
Oh, okay.
Big City Soundoff. We're back Sunday, April or April, October
It's not
5th.
April. It is not
It's
April.
been a long day. I had my first podcast at 10:30 this morning. I just did another one, and now we are back. Crazy Dave Williams from Edmonton, I believe.
Yeah, yeah. Well, from my
Excellent.
mom originally, but I live here in Edmonton.
Yeah. So, sponsor of the month, First Row Collectibles, 1835 Main Street. But behind me, I still have the Manitoba Loud Music Awards, as I'm going to hang on to that one till October 11th, the night of the awards. Two guests tonight. We got Crazy Dave Williams and we got Rusty. Rusty returning for her fourth or fifth visit.
I don't even know anymore.
Rusty insisted she be on this episode, as she's the one who lined this one up, and I insisted that she damn well better be on this episode. Dave,
right.
how are you doing?
How am I doing? Well, I'm actually doing really good. Things are, fall into my lap, and I'm having a good time with the, with life, I guess. Like there's always challenges, but there's always stuff that falls in your lap, and you're just so honored, excited to have things happen, and I just try to always try to remain busy, but not overly busy. Right?
Yep.
We're all getting just a little bit older. It's a little bit harder to get out of bed. Right? So, I don't mind my sleeping in and napping and shit like that. But, it's rock and roll. So, I'm doing good. Things are good. And I've been at it for, over 33 years. 33 years, not one real, well, okay, I've had one real job, but I was working at a music store, and I was habitually late at this music store.
So did they fire you?
No, it turned into a thing where the manager, right? I would come in late, and I would always have some crazy ass excuse, and it almost became a thing where it's like, I want him to be late because I just want to start off my day with this fucking guy, and he's going to explain why he's late yet again, right? So. So one real job. Everything else has been like music related, either DJing or doing the band thing.
Awesome. What got you into music? And what was your first what was your first gig when you got into music?
Well, I guess first getting into music, I always tell this story, and it's a little family outing. We were at a mall, and we all ended up in a record store. And everybody's buying records, and at that time would have been like Fleetwood Mac, Rumors, or whatever. They're buying up that, and little David here is getting a little bit frustrated, and I started to cry because everybody's buying records, and I'm not getting anything. And my mom tells me, "Well, go pick one out and shut up." So I went walking around the store, and I happened upon this record. To me, it looked like four sort of cartoon faces, and it was the very first Kiss album. So when, I got that album. My mom got it for me. It was the best babysitter ever, right? She didn't hear from me for like 2 weeks, right? Because I was just on my little flip top record player, and I put the record on and put on Kiss, and and listened to that stuff. And then my second record was Alice Cooper Killer, and I got that when I was probably, I don't know. My mom got it from some garage sale or something like that. It said $2 on it, right? And so at about 7 before I turned 8, right, I'm listening to Deuce, and I'm listening to Dead Babies and Under My Wheels and all this crazy ass crap. And then I got to see my first Kiss concert just before I turned 8, and Cheap Trick was opening, and that was like a real turning point. Like, this is what you're going to do now. It's just a matter of like, how do you do it? And I'm sure like everybody has had their dad or their uncle or somebody build a skating rink in the backyard. Well, same thing here with my family, and really pretty much a hockey family, right? And everybody's trying to play hockey, all the kids, and my cousin was doing really well, right? So my uncle built spread out some water and got a hockey rink. So it's one family outing. You know, all the adults are upstairs and stuff, and we're downstairs, and we decided to go out and get on the hockey. You know, get on the ice, and I'm getting smacked around. I'm getting beat up, and they're checking me into the fence and stuff like that. And I went into the house crying. Wah! And like, the adults are like, fucking, all right, here's fucking David, who's going to fucking handle this one? My aunt gets up. My Aunt Leona gets up, and she takes me outside, screams at my cousin and his friends, "You let him play, damn it!" Yeah, then shuts the door on me, right, and pushes me out there, shuts the door. And so I look at her like, oh, like now I'm really dead because I just ratted them out. So they put me on the ice, they put me in net, and then they wham, a few slap shots and whatever, and they're scoring on me, and I was crying again. And they said, maybe you should just go downstairs and wait till they're finished playing outside. And when I went downstairs, I just saw like a guitar, and I went and picked it up, and I went, oh, this is it. This is now. So now that's my first introduction of really trying to start, I guess, approaching some sort of career or something like this. And it hasn't stopped basically from then. So I'd say about 8 years old, but then, you got to practice and get up. And then, I started with a band, and I was playing, I started playing drums because I wanted to be Peter Criss, but the shit was so fucking expensive, right? I'm like, fuck me, man. Like, fucking, like, a cymbal, let alone a set of sticks. I could probably do the sticks.
It's right? Cheaper to be a singer.
Yeah. Right? So it is. Right? It's fucking $12.95 for this eyeliner, right? And just, boom, are you ready to rock? That was way easier. But I started off on drums, and it kind of didn't really, because of the financial thing, and that was a real commitment to be a drummer. So I started on guitar and got myself into just a little band with my friends, and we're playing guitar, but I had to start singing backup, and my voice just went, whoa. And I went, I don't need this guitar anymore. I'll start singing. And I was living in Vancouver at the time, and I spent a year in my room singing. This might sound a little bit 80s and weird, but I was singing Winger. I was singing Scorpions. I was singing Striper. I was singing Skid Row.
Love it.
Right. And it was Striper to get the clean and the highs, Skid Row, and a little bit for that, a little bit of raunch, stuff like that. And then, tonality came into, the Scorpions. And then, Winger was just, fun stuff, right? It's just trying to shape your voice. And once you start shaping your voice, you get a real handle on it. When you start very young like that and doing all these different bands and trying to sound like that, and eventually, boom, brought me into my own thing here. So I've been at it a long fucking time, man, for goddamn sure. And so, yeah, that was basically where it started. I'm not sure even what the fucking question was anymore.
No, you answered the question.
Okay.
That was it. It was where you got your start. And
yeah,
that's a great story. I love hearing about the hockey outside and you just discovering the guitar. That's a great story. One question I actually wanted to start with is, how the hell did you two meet?
Oh well, you go ahead, Rusty, because I'm.
He actually was bitching about shoveling snow in Edmonton, and I was like, there's no snow here.
I don't think that's it.
It came shortly after.
No,
it is. No, what do you mean it's not it?
We were both met at a lobby. We were both going for a therapy session, and it just so happened that we were, same doctor, looking at two fucking crazy singers, and so.
You know what? I forgot about that. But yes, you're right, Dan. You are right.
I smoke weed, but not that much, right? I still remember some shit.
I was a little puzzled at the snow thing at first. So I thought, no, there's more. There's got to be more to this story.
So the doctor thing makes more sense. Yeah. Okay, I get it.
In Edmonton, not in Winnipeg.
Yeah. Well, I know you guys get snow there.
They got snow last year more than we did. They got it hit first.
See, there's a thing about
and he bitched.
I live in the city.
You bitched because you had to shovel snow, and I
Well,
didn't have to
it's very
shovel snow
unrock
yet.
and roll, right? It is very unrock and roll to shovel snow, in snow pants and snow pants,
Right?
and like snow boots.
Rude. Oh my God. She's like, can I have the name of your therapist I want to sing to? Oh my God. Love you.
That's good. That's good. So,
This therapist, I don't know. He's very expensive and part of the
Part of the
elite.
elite. Yeah,
It's hard to get an
absolutely.
appointment with him. Yeah.
Right. Look the fuck out. We're all the fucking cult figures. Right. Okay.
Okay,
Right.
David,
Dave,
settle
Don't
down.
you start.
Dave, where are you at with music right now? What are you doing right now?
Well, I've been doing music for so long, right? And like I've kind of touched on a lot of different stuff that I kind of wanted to do. I got signed to Sony. I've done tours across the United States, coast to coast. I played Australia, and I just always wanted to just branch out a little bit. Always keep it within the musical realm, but just branch out. So I've done about 4 or 5 independent movies here out of Edmonton. I've always doing interviews like this great one right now, and
Your new commercial.
and to wherever I can get in, to do stuff that's like it's for me. It's if you're going to do stuff, do something in the shortest amount of time that will reach the greatest amount of people. And so I have this one guy that before I tell you what I just did here. He asked me if I'd like to start, be in a video. I'm like, sure. And I said, what is it? He goes, oh, well, it's a country music artist. Yes, let's do the crossover, right? He's Alberta boy here, Gord Bamford. All right, now if you look up the video drink along song by Gord Bamford, I start off the video, I'm all over it and stuff like that. So it was doing crazy neat little things like that. I was like, yeah, let's do that. So he calls me up again and says, hey, what are you doing? Do you want to star in something? I'm like, dude, don't ask me. Just tell me where to be. Tell me what time it is, what day it is, and I'll be there. Right? No problem. So I just finished doing a promo commercial shoot for Sea Change Brewery that's out of Edmonton here, and they're going to be starting a cross Canada campaign. So what they're doing is a promo sort of video. Not really like walking around the brewery and show like they can always do that, but this is like a big promo thing, and they got a name actor to be in it, and that's Stephen Ogg, and you would know him as Trevor Phillips from Grand Theft Auto 5 or Walking Dead. So I just did a really cool scene with him, and I know that it's going to be in the commercial because I know things can get cut and moved around, and whatever my scene was supposed to be got relegated into a different scene, and it which made it even better. And it was to sit there in front of this guy, right? Because as soon as I saw him, like, fuck, I'm in the video game. I'm in the fucking video game, right? And he was such a fucking class act, man. And excuse me, such a class act. And I tried to get him to smoke some weed with me. But when he said no, he gave the greatest answer no I've ever heard in my life. He goes, oh, no, I don't do that anymore, man. Last time I did that, I was in Paris hanging out with Alice in Chains, and I'm in the room with Lane, and he's smoking these joints like it's like cigarettes, and they're just going out of style. And I couldn't do this. So I went and hung out with Jerry Cantrell for a while, and we would, those guys had a show. It was amazing. But he said Lane sat cross-legged in the middle of the stage and sang all night. He goes like, oh man, I can't get that fucking high as high as that guy is, right? So when he said no, he fed me that story. I'm like, wow, dude, that's the best no ever, right? So yeah, he was a really cool guy. So stuff like that is like it happens here and there. I'm so fucking thankful, for the great relationships I've been able to hold for fucking years and years and years. And if they need, per se, if somebody's filming or something, like, hey, we need a rock star, I do my own makeup, I come with my own wardrobe, boom, and just feed me my lines. Here we go, in, out, and we're done in 5 minutes. So, doing stuff like that outside of music is for me a real treat. But still doing the stuff. I have a Dokken tribute band, and probably the only one in Canada. I don't really know if there's any maybe out east, but I don't know anything out west here, right, for Dokken tribute band. And
I've said we need to bring that to Winnipeg. I said that multiple times.
We will do that. We will get that done, and I will be in Winnipeg, and I'll be drinking a beer with this person right there and that person right there, whoever's watching. Which way is the cameras? Yeah!
Who, me?
Yeah. And you're buying.
Me? I don't drink beer, Dave.
Yeah, so...
I like White Claw.
Oh yeah, that's right, the White Claw. Right.
Yeah.
I'll try to keep it clean here. I was about to say some shit about that, but anyway.
No, don't bitch about my White Claws. I'm still going for the endorsement.
Same here,
Come
right?
on.
Okay, it's just a hand in the bush.
That was good.
Look it spawned yet another new one. Right, fancy new. Right.
Are they paying you for that yet?
If I keep promoting it, it's either I'm going to be.
Yeah, and I keep promoting White Claws. It's not happening.
I'll get an endorsement or I'll get drunk. Right, so.
Or both.
Yeah,
you can have both.
So, like the Dokken band that I have is called Breaking the Chains. You can find it on Facebook, Breaking the Chains Canada. My original band was called Killinger, and we actually got George Lynch to come on and do a solo on one of the songs. We also have Pete Holmes from Black and Blue. The guitar player in Black and Blue is Tommy Thayer, who's now a spaceman in Kiss. So very, very close, sort of. The circle goes so small as soon as you do something and you get one person. And it was really our producer that really helped us out with that. He had some great connections. And so he's worked with George a few times. He's worked with Pete Holmes. And so we were able to get those people up on the on the album, and right, the rest is history. But right there, Killinger.
There you go.
Yeah.
Cool. So we gotta get this Dokken band. We gotta get him to Winnipeg then.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
Yeah, I think what we're going to try to do.
He's a little stubborn sometimes, but you know.
From one singer to another, that's never happened before. Right? Nobody's ever stubborn, right? Never. Nobody. Okay, like I need some goddamn Evian water up here, and I need fucking Miss Vicky's fucking potato chips. Right? Never happened before. But I think what we're trying to do is maybe that we could find some players out there just to make it easy, and I could fly there, have a band set up, do a little rehearsal, and
you listening?
Right, and
you're a player,
and just do a set of songs of the Dokken, some Rat. And some Killinger stuff that we do, and maybe do a show or two. And I'd love to get to. I've always flown over Winnipeg, and I haven't played it yet. I've played.
Fuck you, Dave.
Flying to Toronto, I just wave down like, okay, hi guys, right? Bye.
Well, fuck you.
Bye, right, and land in Toronto or whatever, Halifax, right? Shit. You know.
Yeah, well, thanks for that
one.
We're
going to try to, remedy that and get something happening. Yeah.
Anyways, Joel, you listening? He needs a player. Matt, I'm sure he's out there, and he would be an epic add to that.
I mean, you probably just get Arsonist as your backing band here.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. But I think we could come up with enough players to have Dave come here and do a Dokken / Killinger.
Yeah,
kind of show.
100%. And, I'd love to do that. It's just like I say, it's one of the things that I haven't crossed off. I played a lot of Canada, just haven't been to Manitoba. Right. So,
what the fuck?
Saskatchewan
rude.
Over Manitoba?
It's called rude. Yeah. That's rude.
There's lots of time. Rude. I still got a lot of hair left here, right? So we're good, right? I got a fucking time to get out there before I go bald and have to fucking start bagging somebody's groceries or fucking.
God.
Yeah, no, that will never happen. It will never happen. But yeah, I'd love to get out to Winnipeg. So we're going to try to make that happen for sure.
Dave, have you ever, you talked about touring, you toured the States. What are some, and I'm sure there's going to be a couple, some iconic venues you've played. Have you played the Whiskey before? I feel you played the Whiskey.
Well, that it would seem that way. No, not yet. Not yet. But right, when you go on tour, and like I've done my first tour was with Striper, and we started in St. Petersburg, Florida, and popped around, went into Virginia's.
The fuck is
The
that?
bird. It's my bass player's bird.
Okay, we all had the same moment. We're like, what is that?
Yeah, no, my bass player's fucking parrot there, and he knows that I'm here. I'm
I
gonna
was
say,
like, are your cats killing a bird?
It's he knows that I'm here, and it's like we jam and stuff.
Tell him to come say hi.
Can you bring the bird here for a sec?
Yeah, bring the bird here, Jared.
No, he doesn't. Well,
what do you
he's
mean?
trying to
No.
grab it right now. 1 second. Hold on. He might fucking bite his head off. No. No,
we've had cats on the show. We've had dogs on the show. We've never had a bird.
Never had a bird, eh?
Never had a bird.
There's one right there. How about that? Ah!
I'm pretty sure my cats and dog have made it on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My cats and dogs have definitely made it on this show.
Yeah.
I know that.
This
we need a bird. Joel, it's the only way to go.
88, and I think 59 of them have had an animal appearance. So,
yeah, well, it's that bird. Once we start jamming, it starts. It starts doing that. It's so fucking cool. Yeah.
Some of my episodes, I've been half asleep. I've been in the dark. I've had my cats and my dog interrupt. Yeah, that happens.
Yeah, one episode you just faded into darkness.
I faded to black. So, I know.
Well, then this will be the first interview with a bird. I'm hoping. Well, he's kind of like he's kind of being stubborn a little bit right now. I don't know what birds are like, right?
Oh, he's being shy. All right.
Oh, good.
All right.
Stage fright.
Anyways, Dave, tell everyone who you've toured with. That's important. I think it's fabulous.
Wow. Well, it's just going to be a list. All right.
So go for it.
Here we go.
My favorite, Volbeat.
Volbeat, Hell Yeah, Iced Earth, Lynch Mob, Striper, Trooper. Let's see, Duggan Slugs, Lee Aaron, Sass Jordan. Who else? Doucette. Oh my God! Just about every Canadian band you can think of, except for the big ones. So if I name the big ones that I haven't done, it's probably easier. I've done everybody else. So I haven't done Alanis Morissette. I haven't done Rush. I haven't done Celine Dion. Right? I haven't done. I haven't done Loverboy yet. Right, which is weird, right? I fucking figure because I've opened up for fucking everybody and done little fucking small little tours with 3 or 4 date tours with somebody and stuff like that. So if I just knock off those people, I haven't done that. I haven't toured with the Irish Rovers. I haven't toured with Michael Bublé. All right, haven't done that yet, and I have not.
Would you really want? Do you think you guys would be compatible?
It's always worth a try.
I'm just being real. Come on.
It's always worth a try. I mean, I'm sure I'm going to get some.
You and Michael Bublé.
I'll probably have something thrown
really?
At me, right? And it won't be panties. It'll probably be like a fucking tomato. Right? So, we need some crooning up here. We need some fucking Sinatra. And you're up here fucking, doing all this shit. Get the fuck out of here, you long-haired freak. Okay, maybe Michael Bublé is a little bit fucking, a little out there. But so.
It's a little extreme there, Dave.
Quite a bit, but then it's, once I've done that, it's opened up so many doors that, I've talked to so many of my, which I've idolized, and I had, these guys' posters on my wall and stuff. And then all of a sudden I'm friends with them and I can ask them advice and stuff like that. And everybody, as a new kid on the block, right? Everybody was wondering who the hell we were because we were able to get George Lynch and Pete Holmes on the album. And So I got a lot of attention,
Mm-hmm.
and I got a lot of attention from a lot of people, and a lot of elite rock stars, big name rock stars and stuff. So it was like it was a win-win going out and do that. Contracts don't last forever. Sometimes things happen. It's how you're able to bounce back and recover from sometimes a loss or something like that, and that you can continue going on and always continue that the righteous fight to keep music alive, right? Not just within people around you that remember you, but just for your own self, right? You've got this, just use it as much as you can. And I haven't stopped. I'll be 56 at the end of the year. I started when I was 18, 17, 18, like really boom. And then once turned professional at 20. So, it's been, I put in quite a number of years and did a lot of stuff here in the city of Edmonton. Like, it's hard for me to walk into a bar here because everybody knows me, and I've really turned myself synonymous with Jack Daniels. So that's a challenge, right? Because everybody wants to buy a fucking shot of Jack Daniels, and it's okay if it's 2 or 3 people, right? But when it's like 10 to 12 people, right, you gotta kind of know how to fucking hold your alcohol, because you can't really say no. Somebody goes out and gives you, the time of day and wants to spend some money on you in the form of a shot. You got to do it with them, right? You don't want to pussy out like, you fucking pussy. No, you get on and do it. So you could probably walk into a bar with fucking, $150 that you're going to spend that night, walk out with 140 because you gave $10 to a waitress or something like that, right? And so I've done a lot of stuff here, but it's also expanded everywhere to where I don't even know how many people know who the fuck I am because of the different stuff that I've done. And once I've done something and it's gone, it's always like, I don't sit there and start watching. I'm like, boom, off to the next one, right? And so doing, like I said, that Gord Bamford video is like nearing, it's close to 400,000 views, right? And I have no idea, and a lot of country people know who the fuck this guy is in this mug, right? Okay, what the hell's this doing on my fucking screen here? I came for some country music, and here we go, Greedy Dave, right? So, right, it's a great thing to be able to branch out like that and get your name out there in more genres than per se just, just my rock and roll, because you come like that. If you can do other things and you can expand, and it gives you just you yourself a better, when you go to do gigs or people are trying to hire you, you've got lots of experience around you. And that's just kind of what I've got, and experience and Bush.
Excellent.
This interview brought to you by Bush. That's right, Bush.
My God.
The only beer you should have in you all the time.
How about Dave? You're talking about some awesome bands there. I mean, you're touring with some good ones.
I got to tour with Vinnie Paul before he died. So
that's
how
about Kick Axe? Did you tour with Kick Axe at all?
No. But we just recently had a member pass away, and it's a thing. Like I said, you can go and start friending people, and they see like I know Kick Axe, I know the guys, but I know them through Facebook and the big massive community that we have in Canada, right, like that, right. And I've never been able to get up on stage and share a bill with them or anything like that. But Heavy Metal Shuffle and I'm all about that stuff, man. Love me some Kick Axe, right? Like, get on the road to rock, right? That shit is just right. That's your youth. You came up on it, right? So to know the guys, it's like even like simple like sort of AM radio. I don't want to say that because it's insulting, but like say Doug and the Slugs. Right, I was such great friends with Doug Bennett, right? And because I love the music, he brought me right back to my youth, and he was such a great guy. And every time I got to see him play, working in this bar, I was just I'm like a little kid up to him, like, oh shit, right? I went out to a gig to go see him play at a different venue. And I'm kind of like, I'm not like on the dance floor in front of the stage. There's a railing there where people can sit, like a stand up, stool type thing, and stand there. And he looks at me and goes, oh, hey, and he waves at me. I'm like, hey, and I wave back like, right on, dude. Right. And the guitar player sees me like, oh, hey, fucking yeah. And he's happy. They finish the song. Oh, we're going to bring you. And he fucking, this guy right here is going to be the next biggest thing. And yet I'm like, who's here? Right. Who's he talking about? Right. And I'm looking around like, fucking, smart motherfucker. Me? What? And so, yeah, I fucking, oh shit, I'm just fucking shaking. All right, fucking go up and get on stage. And Doug fucking gives me a hug and he goes, do your thing, bro. And I sang and everybody that fucking brought the house down. It's fucking cool to do stuff like that, man. And have, other fucking, your peers, right? Recognize you and pull you out of a fucking crowd and pull you up on stage and stuff like that. It's, I've done that with so many fucking great Canadian bands that, it's, I don't know what my point is other than let's have a drink.
The reason I asked you about Kick-Axe is we actually had Larry on the show a couple days before he passed, right?
Right, yeah.
So it's always cool hearing about stories and bands you heard with.
Man, I wish I had some stories about Kick-Axe, but I've got crazy stories about other stuff. Yeah, just not them.
Let's I'm gonna pan it to Rusty here. Rusty, the co-host tonight.
God.
Rusty, if you could ask Dave one thing right now, you got him live right now.
$400, right? E-transfer, there you go. Yeah.
I honestly talk to Dave all the time, so he's not shocked by anything I say.
No, not whatsoever. No.
No. Okay. How about this? I will ask this not for my own self because I know the answer. Why do they call you Crazy Dave?
Great question.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bit of a story.
I know.
So, I was working at this bar, and it was called King's Night, and we were in bed with the radio station, the rock radio station here in Edmonton, 100.3 The Bear, and especially the morning show guys, which is Paul Brown, Yukon Jack, Jillian Foote, and we had them coming out to host Monday Night Football and stuff like that, and or some band would come through and they would host the thing and put it like, hey, we're at the King's Night with Harlequin or something, like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was it was this summer party where the owner said, like, and we're working on Saturday. We get there, everybody's hungover, right? But he's like, hey, let's come over for just a summer party. And so we're there, and a couple of the DJs for the radio station are there. And the party, now I had invited a girl there, and she decided to get drunk within an hour and then turn owly, right? And she puked somewhere. And people are like, Crazy Dave, what the hell are you doing? I'm like, why am I Crazy Dave, right? Like, that's fucking, who did you bring here? I'm like, I don't even know, right? And so we got her out of there. And now the party's starting to wind down. We're at at a fire pit and all around our chairs, right? And so everybody started clicking up in these conversations, right? And I'm sitting there now by myself going, well, nobody's talking to me. All right, let's fucking do something stupid here, right? And I go up to the general manager of the bar, Kevin Radomski, and I hope you don't mind me saying your name, Kevin.
Oh, I know him.
And so Kevin Radomski,
Jesus.
I walked up to him. I said, dude, I'm going to walk around the fucking fire here, and I'm going to bitch everybody out, and wait when I get to you, pick up that chair, and it was just a plastic folding chair, and just crack me over the head. Right? I said, you into that? He goes, oh, fuck, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, okay. So he sits down, I sit down, things going on, and I get up. All right, who's got the fucking problem around this fucking fire? These fucking bunch of fucking people. And I start bitching out and everybody's laughing, but all of a sudden the temperature changes, and they're thinking like, is this guy fucking serious? Is he fucking mad? Are we going to have to beat the shit out of fucking crazy, out of Dave? Right? And I go past the owner. I'm like, you got a fucking problem? You got a fucking, who wants to fight? And I'm doing all this shit. And I get right around to Kevin. He goes, I got the problem. Wham! hits it on me. I go falling into the bushes. Fucking owner, people jump up. What the fuck is going on? Right? And I jump up and I spring up. I'm like, now it's a fucking party. The next day, the very next morning, those radio station guys were on fucking Monday morning talking about Crazy Dave, and it just fucking blew up from there. And it was all just a stupid fucking boys will be boys wrestling stunt sort of thing, right? And then it started in on that and really got a lot of fame out of that shit, hanging out with the bear. And we started doing like, it started off crude, right? And, you know, it's part of my history and I don't mind telling it, but it's very crude. It became on Monday Night Football during halftime. It was fucking hit Crazy Dave with shit. So Santa Claus. So
I can just see you, Joel. You're just like, oh my God.
This is amazing.
So people would bring, like, they'd make some fucking fake glass. Hey, make some fake glass, or fucking Halloween. I had a pumpkin smashed over my head. That wasn't
What is he doing? What is Jared doing?
nothing. He's just fucking, hey, buddy. He's stuck there. So, okay, where was I? Oh, yeah.
Talking about getting a pumpkin smashed over your head.
So like at Halloween, they smashed a pumpkin over my head. At Christmas, I had Santa Claus kick my ass, right? It was all just, and it came up to the Super Bowl, right? Which now they, like, what they had to buy.
Matt.
I thought it was just going to be...
hit him with Bush and White Claw cans if he comes to Winnipeg.
I thought it was just going to be the halftime thing, right?
Only Matt if you're the drummer for him.
Yeah. So they decided that every time a team scored, Dave was going to get it in some sort of fucking. Right? So, I was getting hit, like I got hit with a pool cue across the back. We did a flaming table with tacks. We went in some table that was like out of the way. There's a guy that brought his work crew. The boss of the work crew goes, fucking slam him through this table too, right? With all the drinks on it. Like, I just turned into a fucking rag doll, right? Fucking, boom, bang, yay, Crazy Dave, boom, bang. And I'm like, ow, right? And that's right. And then, and then it got into, like, it started crude, and then it went to another level where we started having these little shows, and we were showing WWE SmackDown. And that's when it was on Thursdays at 6:00, right? Supper time. And we started doing these shows, and we did a series of 8 shows. And to get, a bar packed at 6:00 on a Thursday anywhere, right? At 6:00 is like, and no band is playing, right? We packed this place, and, just all that sort of stuff just really added to what, crazy, like, people Crazy Dave, like, I'm not crazy. I'm not sticking fucking forks in toasters.
Are you
I just got a great personality. I hope that's what it's crazy about, right?
I think you're a little crazy.
Do some shit. Yeah.
Just a little bit.
So the Crazy Dave just come from me, and I'm really just trying to put my name out there and trying to get, and like I said, do the stupidest, smallest things that get you the most exposure. And that fucking catapulted me into like this cult figure here in Edmonton, and it's not really settled down because I keep doing fucking really neat stuff that just reverberates.
But I think we should bring you to Winnipeg.
All right. Okay. So,
what do you think, Joel?
Joel?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Right, so, yeah, you guys are going to go halfers on the ticket. All right.
Halfers on the ticket? Fuck.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, like, if we can, and I'm very serious about this, I would love to fucking set something up with some musicians down there. I know Rusty's a great help. Joel, if you can be involved, all right?
He's a musician too.
Right? You can play some docket. I saw you playing guitar. Right, I saw the guitar that you had there. All right.
fucking 12 string.
Fucking A. All right, we'll do. Good enough, right?
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work, man. Just a fucking 12-string acoustic and a distortion pedal, right? Let's fucking rock.
Don't ask me to help. I'm a vocalist. I'll push you out of the way. I'll fucking hip check you right out of the way.
No, I'll just move you all the way and take some of your clothes. Oh, these are nice scarves. Look at these scarves. Oh, wow, these pants fit, right? I'm just there to fucking steal your wardrobe, woman. Right?
Probably.
I mean, I think it's a great idea to have you come out, and I think it would go over well.
I think you should try to. We'll make that work for Peg City Soundoff show.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Wouldn't that be something?
See, the Lookout Mountain. How do you say that? Reverie.
Yeah, that's my '60s California band. Matt, I don't know, man. I don't know if that works.
Matt, you'll want to drum. You'll want to drum on this project. I know this.
Oh yeah, Matt would.
Oh, is that Matt? Okay.
Yeah, that's Matt.
Okay, Matt, you're in. Oh.
Yeah, Matt, you want Matt to drum for this project.
I mean, just sitting here thinking about Dave, you probably won't know the names that I'm going to throw out here, but you talk about like Matt on drums, you get Joe on guitar, you get Ronnie Ladbrook on guitar. I mean,
yes,
melting faces out in Manitoba.
Well, I would love to. It's not that I would love to. It's we're going to make this happen, right?
Yes.
It's just going to happen, right? There's
Dave. I can move mountains. I will move mountains.
Yeah, with your voice alone. Hi! What the hell? Get the hell out of here! Yep.
No making fun of me. No making no. No.
Okay, sorry.
No angry Muppet. Thank you. He makes me sound like an angry Muppet. Okay. It's
Did
weird.
you hear that? Did you hear that, Joel? He makes me sound like an angry Muppet, right? Like you fucking. Not me.
Fuck. That's so crazy. Oh shit.
Yeah, that is our friendship. He interprets me as an angry Muppet.
Dave, what's going on in Edmonton? What's that music scene in Edmonton like? We talk a lot about the Winnipeg music scene on here, but I want to hear what the Edmonton one is like.
Well, you got a lot of fucking stellar cover bands out here, and you got some great original acts. You have some that are really established with some established singers. Always, something going on, right? It's kind of like Winnipeg. I guess it'd be like Vancouver. Like there's always, and it comes down into like the core bands, right? That are always out there, right? Like, Rusty would be in those core bands that are out there and always playing. And there is a great core and that have been doing it for a long time, right? And, so am I that core thing? I'm kind of like, I'm there, boom, blow up the place, and then you won't see me for months after that, right? I don't oversaturate. I like to still travel and play and as much as I can, and going to Winnipeg would be fucking awesome, right? It's just
I'm working on it. I
just got that's a little box right there that I gotta put a check mark in, right? So, Japan, Mexico, Europe, Winnipeg. Those four, all right?
Yeah.
That sounds right. Yeah. Fucking, oh yeah. Japan, Mexico, fucking Europe, and Winnipeg.
Hey.
What?
We love Winnipeg.
Don't knock it till you come here and partied with us.
Oh, well, yeah, and that's somehow I fucking end up moving in.
Oh my god.
All right then. Okay, well, moving right along. All right. On to the next question.
I mean, if it's in a contract, we'll find you a house.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Something with running water and power, please. Heat would be all right. Locking door.
That sounds decent. Sounds decent.
Yeah. So it sounds pretty good. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hit me with some more questions. I got it all for you. So,
Rusty, sorry, I got to go to Rusty for a second. Rusty, what venue, because we know the venues, what venue is for Dave? Where would we put Dave?
Probably the Park Theater.
Think so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Park Theater?
Yeah. I think if we backed him with somebody like Matt, yourself, and a few other amazing musicians. And I'm not going to lie, I'm going to hip check him out of the way and I'm going to steal the spotlight for a few bit. Or I might open for him.
Well, that would be all right. Huh?
Yeah.
She means band-wise, everybody, like in a venue, not
Oh,
opening for me.
God.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. Yes.
David!
Yes. We could have the lovers, Dave and Arts. Yeah, I mean, there's a great supply of.
I think we could do the Park Theater very well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
2 nights? 2 nights.
Well, it's 2
I would
nights.
do 2 different venues then.
Yeah. All right. Well, whatever it is, if
I wouldn't do
anybody's
the same
listening,
venue. If you want 2 nights, I wouldn't do the same venue.
No, not especially not Park.
No.
Park would be tough 2 nights in a row, and it would be a hell of an expense. Park Theater is beautiful. I was in an empty Park Theater this morning at 10 o'clock, and I love that venue. And there's some very eerie about being in it with, with 2 other people, 3 other people.
Yeah.
But that place rocks. But yeah, we'd have to find another venue, which wouldn't be hard. You just walk down the street, and I'm sure one would.
I mean, Tap House and Bulldogs are fantastic venues.
Mm-hmm.
I love both.
Yeah, Dave, is there a bad area in Edmonton where there's a venue that's really good, but people don't want to go there because they don't want to, deal with shit? We got one of those.
Yeah, there's. Okay. Now I gotta watch what I say here now. Right?
Yeah, you better watch what you say.
I gotta watch what I say. So, there's great venues here with great bands, great fucking national, international acts that come through. There's great venues. There's smaller venues with great sort of original acts and covers, and then there's great venues for the cover bands and stuff like that. And then you have some venues that are just kind of shit, right? But it's still a place to play, right? Mm-hmm. And it's sometimes you just kind of say, I separate myself from the bar shit and just play, and some of the people are, and just, rather wrap myself around people than the bar business and stuff like that. And so, I mean, it's basically just the same, I would figure, as in Winnipeg. Sorry, the fucking bird. So in Winnipeg, it's the same thing.
Is the bird distracting you or what?
Well,
no, bring the bird in.
I can't bring the bird in. I don't.
Can you bring the bird to Winnipeg?
Can I bring the bird to Winnipeg?
I don't know. Will Jared allow the bird to come to Winnipeg?
I don't think. I don't know.
Jared's like, fucking shut up, Rusty. Like,
I got my headphones in, so it's just.
Oh, so you can't hear me.
Yeah, so
that's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah, you were on the phone with my bass player.
Yes, I talked to him the other day. You guys sound very much alike.
No, it's fucking. You didn't believe me that he took off to church for a bit.
Yeah, well, what you said he took off to church for.
Yeah,
it was not true. He went for to meet his friend for cake.
It was still at a church.
Yeah, but that's not why you said he went to church.
Oh, look at this! Hey, you see this? Joel, fucking look at this. This seems like a fucking old retired couple fucking arguing over the front lawn here.
No!
About church and cake.
That one corner, you need to trim that. Get back out there and mow that shit.
Do not make me the angry Muppet.
I cannot help it. Sorry.
I know.
Right. So, what the hell goes on in Winnipeg? Maybe I should interview you guys. Let's turn this fucking whole thing around. All right. So, Joel, where are you playing next?
Fuck. Where am I? Tap
with
House
me.
And Side Stage.
Oh, okay. And Rusty.
We have 2 shows booked.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we do. But I don't know if we can say anything about the one.
Oh.
I'm playing next weekend at the Tap House and the week after at Side Stage. And then I can't even fucking tell you right now. I think I have 5 more shows booked. But one is
I have
Rusty.
shows booked too, and we're not allowed to talk about them either.
I have one with Rusty.
Yes.
And then we have another one with a brand new band of mine that I have joined in the new year. We got 2 shows.
Oh, you joined a new band?
Oh.
What?
I am part of Emily and the Moon.
Oh.
You
I
heard
joined
it
a
here
new band
first.
too. This is the first time announcing it.
Fuck,
I joined a new
me?
band too. Yeah.
So did I. I joined a
I
new
can't
band.
release the name yet.
No.
Dave, you probably know the name. Shut your mouth.
Local band? Sorry, Rusty. Is it an established local band?
No, it's established musicians who have been playing together for a while, and they needed a lead singer, and yeah.
Well, what show are we playing together then?
Oh well, we're playing December 20th.
Yeah. Okay. And what else? And then the January one, right?
Oh, the January Women's Night. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we're gonna put together a Dawkin one, I think, in the new year.
That is a great idea.
Yeah.
We have cut Dave out of the interview right now.
Yeah, we cut him out for a half second.
Winnipeg is very good.
I totally asked for that, man. I wanted you guys to talk about your stuff for a second.
Winnipeg is a great scene. I mean, at times, I will say it can struggle at times. I think there are bands that overplay. You know, I'm kind of staring myself. I'm playing 2 weeks in a row, right? But but it's not our show. We have been asked to come on these shows. But anyway, it's a great scene. I mean, there's when it really works, it's when someone steps up and does like a mini fest or something, right? Like Rusty played with the Lovers and Starry Eyes at a venue. They had a stage inside outside, and it was a fantastic day of music. Phenomenal.
Back Alley Beers,
that was a good one. You know, there's some festivals. They have a punk fest that was 2 days, packed the 200 capacity venue 2 nights straight. Just a great thing. But there are times where, you know, bands will go play a Thursday night, and sometimes it's a little bit of a struggle on a Thursday night. I mean, you go on pretty late, and you know, people in Winnipeg, they especially coming into winter, you know, they like their to be home. They like to be home.
Home before midnight.
True story. True story.
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's I understand, but you know, you guys got some stuff going on. I know that I just looked briefly at some of your stuff, Joel, and that there's you have it behind you, the music awards that are happening, right? And that you've been nominated as what was the title that they have for the award about not supporter, fucking contributor, something.
Ambassador.
Ambassador.
Ambassador. Yeah, exactly. Right. So I saw that, and you know,
I think you should win that one.
Yeah, and I'll vote for it right now. Right?
The voting's over.
Oh shit! Well, well, then I'll go back to my beer. Then, all right. Cheers.
It's you know, the Loud Awards. It's coming up soon. They got you know, they've had some bands play. They had Voivod last year as their headliner, which they brought on for that. Some local bands. I mean, it's a great thing. The Ambassador Award. I've been very vocal with it, and even the guy who runs it, I'm sure he's seen me talk about it. The Ambassador Award, it's really something different because you're gonna award someone the winner of the ambassador. It's like we're all trying to do the same thing, right? We're all trying to push the scene. We're all trying to do things. There's people that are like, I've only been involved in this for like a year, right? Like literally last September, I kind of dialed in. Maybe a little before that, I was working with a different group, but it's only really been a year, and you know, there's people that were nominated that maybe didn't get through. I think
like me, who got nominated and Colin didn't see the email.
Yeah. I mean, there's
Whatever.
there's a guy up for broadcaster of the year who just did his 1,000th podcast. His 1,000. I was at 82 when I hit my 1 year mark back in September, and this guy did 1,000. And you know, there's some great ambassadors. There's a guy who works for a radio station out here. Trav photographer. I
Yep.
mean, he's up for
Yep.
it. Like that guy's doing everything out there. But it's strange that we're gonna award a winner, and and I've had kind of mixed feelings if I do win it, what's my speech, right? Because everyone goes up and does a little speech, but I feel I
You'll
need to
know.
make one.
You'll know. You'll know.
I
You do
need.
incredible work, Joel.
I'll have to do something that makes me happy to go up there and say I don't want to go up there and bullshit. They wouldn't be like, "Oh, thanks for the award. I can't believe it." I gotta. I've had mixed feelings about the speech of how I'm gonna do it, and it's just a cool thing. I don't expect to it. I mean, there's some great people in there that deserve it more than my 1-year-old self here. But
I disagree. But
it's gonna be a great night, and I mean, it's all about celebrating the local scene here, right? And Rusty should have been in there, but
I know Colin got locked out of the email and whatever. And I'm still contemplating if I can actually make that awards show just because my work, my life, whatever.
Dave, I don't even actually now I do. I have had Rusty on the show 4 times or 5 times or something like that. And I think I only found out her real name like a couple months ago.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
It took me a while, too. Right?
She doesn't give that up easy.
No.
Yeah,
I do not.
I can understand with a name like Wilhelmina, she doesn't really want to put it out there, right? So,
shush.
Shush.
Yeah, shush.
Shush your mouth. Shush it.
I know you're Dave. I know your real name too, so watch your mouth.
Wow. Okay. I back off.
Are you telling me that David Williams is your stage name?
It ain't his birth name, if that's what you're asking.
Well.
Oh, see now.
He's like, touche. Retract. Yes,
that's okay, Dave. We all got that fake name out there. I mean, I sent a festival list of people.
Yeah.
A list of all this gear that I had, and the only thing that got sent back to me is, "Wow, that's your real name."
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I thought, "Oh, fuck." Now they know.
Yeah, I worked at this bar here in Edmonton for 10 years. Nobody knew my name. And like the last year I was there, they found out my first name. And they put up on the marquee, right? Been a Crazy Dave, crazy first name. And they went, "Hey, come look at this."
You don't even want to say it.
I went, "Okay, you guys, you're pretty fucking funny. Now take that shit down. Or there's going to be, take it down, or there's going to be some fucking problems, all right?" So,
yeah.
But yeah, so it's just everybody knows me as Dave, and I've been called Dave since I was, just a kid, right? I guess maybe there's a mix-up with, how my name was supposed to be David something Williams, and now it's something David Williams. See, I still didn't mention that.
I know what the something is.
Doing good, yeah.
And
but she knows, yeah. She knows, yeah. So
I do. So when he wants to call me by my real name, I'll call him by his real name. Yeah, I do have a real name. It's just it's sometimes better. Like Rusty's my persona.
Yeah,
it's who I am.
I mean, this is the first episode where we've had 3 people on with using their fake names.
You mean...
So you're not Joel?
You're not Joel?
No.
Oh.
What?
And that's my middle name. Like...
yeah.
Wow,
yes.
Trust me. Trust me, when I got involved in this, I was like, I'm going to go with Joel.
Well, your first name can't be that bad. Let's share now.
No.
Are
you ready to share, David? Are you ready to share?
No,
well, then shut it.
We're
not sharing real names on a podcast.
Mine is super easy. Mine is Craig, but it is spelled Kreig. So go through your life as Craig.
Craig.
He's like, my real name is Bubbles. He does a good Bubbles.
Oh yeah, Matt.
Craig, isn't it like? Don't you isn't that like a coffee machine or something? You put the pods in. And
Oh yeah, fucking may as well be.
It starts with a K. Yeah, I guess
Kreig, so it's like Krieg, like Blitzkrieg.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Oh, the Blitzkrieg Bop.
Yeah, exactly.
Love it.
Matt, real name is Bubbles. I mean,
yeah,
Matt,
I know.
That's
your drummer. That's your drummer for the
drummer.
Winnipeg scene, Dave.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Matt has called the radio station talking like Bubbles to give him traffic reports.
And I'm pretty sure he's already booked your next show here, Dave.
Bubbles. Oh, look what I have on the TV behind me. Fucking Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Matt has already booked your place to play. Yeah. He will play it.
Awesome. You know, right there, I showed you Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys. I got to tell you the story. Right. We're the radio station. The two DJs were doing a battle of who could do whatever best, who could be a better goalie, who could be the better this or yeah. And then came down to who could throw the better party. Right. So the first one up was Yukon Jack. And he had some cheerleaders from the Edmonton Rush. He got a Donaire machine. He got Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys, and then he got the band that I was in at the time. And now, okay, Rob Thomas, all right, Ricky, all right. So, so Ricky, like we're all in the green room. The green room is like it's just like somebody lit a fire in there, right? So much smoke, cigars, and everything. And he asked me, like, hey, like just before I was supposed to go on for the third set, goes, hey, you want to smoke a joint with me? And like, it's already fucking surreal that I'm hanging out with Ricky, right? I'm like, smoke a joint with you? Yeah, that sounds about fucking right, dude. And in this green room, they had a fucking decent bathroom in it. So me and him go in the bathroom, lock the door. People are knocking, and he pulls out this joint that was like about as thick as my fucking finger, man. And we're puffing on, and now I'm just like, whoa, man. Okay, we open up the door, smoke goes flying out, and someone comes around like, hey, you're on in 2 minutes. I'm like, holy fuck. And I'm looking at Ricky, and he's just like, yeah, you could do it, man. I'm like, I am fucking, my head is a light bulb. I'm so fucking high, right? And I went out there and had to do so, but you know, like I say, it's just sometimes you just fall into fucking weird situations, right? And people that you watch on TV for like, you know, the longest time, and then all of a sudden, wham, there you are right in front of them going, here you go, take that. And fucking, wow. And with Ricky, right? Like, it's just like surreal to be watching these people, and then you're doing the same shit as they are. The great people, man. Like, okay, Ricky's great. Fucking met Julian, Cyrus. You know, Cyrus off the show. I met him, and when I was working DJ, he came in, and I brought him into the DJ booth and gave him all the fanfare and everything. It's like it's great time. Great time.
The fuck is that?
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like those old like slasher films where like the guy's like, me.
Yeah, it does.
Perfect.
Oh my god, that bird.
Yeah.
Amazing.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. We're gonna. Yeah. Matt just said we got a cross Canada tour set up in 10 minutes. I mean, yeah, we gotta get you out here, Dave.
Right.
I mean, it'll be a great time.
So fucking Matt here is going to be the drummer?
Yeah, Matt'll be your drummer.
All right. Okay, Matt. So now you know that, all right? Okay. So
he knows.
Rusty, by the time we're done here, he's going to be going down to West Virginia with Matt.
I know.
Awesome.
Collab season. Yeah. Matt, always a pleasure to have you in the chat. I mean, you've been on the show fucking 10% of the episodes, so.
Like 90%, but yeah, okay.
I think he's going on 9 times. So yeah, Matt says send the set list.
Fucking A. Done. All right, Matt.
I'll make it happen.
Yeah, you find me on Facebook or whatever. We'll all hook up.
I will help you, Dave.
Yeah. Lightning strikes again. Let's rock.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Dave, it's been an absolute pleasure talking to you tonight. Rusty, I thank you for jumping on too. Always fun having you on and just seeing your smiling face on there.
At least I'm not in the darkness this time.
You're not in the dark. It is getting dark, but you have a light outside, so you're good.
Girl. Yeah.
Dave, in typical fashion on the Peg City Sound Off, I always give the guest the last word. You got the last word. You can tell us anything. You can tell us. You know what? You know what? You know what? Before we go, I always ask a question that throws the person off a little bit. So my question for you tonight, and you can choose to answer this as good as you want.
Okay.
What is your most, and as clean as you want, maybe, what is your most rock star moment in your life?
Oh, okay. This is a fucking cute story. Now, Killinger, all right? Killinger?
Yeah.
Okay, now when we went to we got Mike Frazier to mix it, all right? Big name, Mike Frazier. If you want to type it up, mixer, Mike Frazier. We got him to mix it. Now it's time to get it mastered. And so we spent the money and we got the album mastered at Sterling Sound in New York City. So this we were working right beside George Romeo, who's done every fucking AC/DC album in that stall over there. Here, this guy, he's done I don't know how many albums, man. But if you just check out Ted Jensen, Sterling Sound, New York, you'll see all his register come up and stuff like that. But he's done quite a few Madonna albums. So at one point, and this isn't part of the story, I just want to give you as a setup. I just the night before we got to New York, we're drinking. I'm fucking hungover. I ate some sort of fucking souvlaki or something off fucking whatever drink. I was right the next day, and I'm hungover, and we get in. We're a little bit late to get there. Number one, right? Two, we get in there, and he starts mixing and stuff, and people are going in and out, and I just ask him dude, you got a couch right there? Can I just lie down on your couch? And then he says to me, you know what? You go ahead, lie down on this couch. Madonna's passed out there a number of times. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah. Every time Madonna comes here, she's like a different person, different crew, and she's passed out there numerous times. So when I woke up, I'm like, so you saying I fucking just slept with Madonna? I said, wow, I'm not scratching or itching or anything. Wow, that's fucking amazing. But I mean, okay, so that's the setup. Right now, that night, after we're done there, we get into our limo. We're just cruising around New York. We go over the Brooklyn Bridge and go Wall Street, and we're just going to different places. And at one point, we ran out of beer, so we got to stop for beer. And we pull over just outside of Times Square.
Ronnie.
And we, the limo pulls up, guitar player jumps out, he goes gets beer. I step out of the limo to have a cigarette, and my drummer, Chris Chalice, there you go, Chris. I fucking put your name in there, Chris. Chris is in the limo fucking around, right? And I'm out having a smoke, and down the street, just at the start of the block, I can see this lady with looks like her kid, son, probably
no that bird's 10, annoying.
Yeah, no more than 10 years old. So the mom and the kid come walking up, and I see him come walking up the street, right? And I go back in the limo, hey, you coming out or what? And when I turn around, I see the mom, and I look down, and there's this little kid looking up, and he looks up at me, goes, "Are you guys Kiss?" I'm like, "What? Oh, little dude, no, we're not Kiss." We were recognized as Kiss by this little 10-year-old in New York. They thought we were fucking Kiss. Is that a rock star moment? What? To me, that's probably the cutest one. From a little kid, right? And say, "Are you guys Kiss?" And my knees buckled, right? This is so goddamn cute. It should be illegal, right? So we gave him a CD. We had a shirt and gave him. Mom was happy. We took some pictures with him and stuff like that. That's a rock star moment, I guess, is going somewhere where it's your first time being there, and then somebody saying, "Oh, are you guys Kiss?" And it happens to be this little 10-year-old kid, right? Thinking just because we have, right? So that's like, I mean, that's one of many, but I like telling that one because it's going to New York, right? And knowing and being such a huge Kiss fan, right? Like, okay, well, oh, that's not the crew, but right there, that right, that was my first tattoo, right? Because it was on a Hotter Than Hell album, right? So I didn't even know what it was until I got the tattoo and the Japanese symbol for strength or power, right? So, but that was my first one. And so it's
super
just
cool.
Yeah, wild to be such a massive Kiss fan and then have this little kid, think that you're Kiss, right? But walking around New York was just wild enough as it is, like going into a McDonald's and then all of a sudden you see people just sitting there and then they're going like this. They're looking at you and going. I'm trying to figure out who the fuck and right, taking pictures like that, and trying to figure out who you are and stuff like that. Like I've had a lot, and for me, it's just like to be recognized and stuff like that. Like you're doing something right, and you're putting yourself out there. You got your image down and everything to be recognized as somebody, right? Like, oh, you look like Alice Cooper. Oh, you look like Chris Angel, or like whatever the hell it is, right? Like to be recognized is one thing. To be recognized as Kiss, wow, come on now, right?
Super cool.
There's nothing kind of like that, right?
It's a great story. It's a great story. Ronnie, I don't know if you're still there. Hey, Ronnie, thanks for tuning in.
Good evening.
You want him to play on your dock and stuff too, Dave?
You want Ronnie?
Okay.
You want Ronnie?
Does he play guitar?
Yes.
Ron, you play guitar? All right. Okay.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, he does.
He invented the guitar.
All right.
You want to make your super group in Winnipeg? He's one you want.
All right, Ronnie, you're on board. All right.
You're on board, Ron. And Ronnie just tuned in, so he has no fucking clue what we're talking about.
Oh, well, then he can watch the rebroadcast.
I'll explain. Right? We'll explain to him.
We'll explain and the fucking...
I think you, Joel, and Matt and Ronnie, we might need one more person.
Well, I think Joe Carson would be the other person.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then, Dave, I'm going to hip check you out of the way for a song or two. But, yeah, I'll let you take the show.
Oh, well, thank you.
How generous. Great talking with. Hey, you know what? It's been a lot of fun. We're at an hour and 12 minutes. I figured it was going to go an hour. Dave, these episodes, my last one was like 25 minutes, which is great. Okay. I like the half-hour ones. It's always the ones where I don't know much about the person, where we just listen. You just listen, and you hear the stories, right? And have someone on here like yourself that has had a career of music. It's always cool to have. It's great hearing stories like that. And Rusty, of course. Rusty had to be here tonight.
Yeah. It's beautiful having Rusty here, and like I say, it's just, time will fly. And my very first interview that I ever did was in Las Vegas, and I thought it was going to be 20 minutes, half an hour. ended up being 3 hours, right? And I got drunk on air. I was pissing in the toilet on air.
Well, David, we know you can chat.
Yes, right? So,
love it.
Yep, the whole time.
Yeah, is right.
Awesome. Let's we'll stay in touch, Dave.
Absolutely.
Between us, we'll stay in touch. We'll get you to Winnipeg. And
Absolutely.
You can fulfill your touring dreams.
Thank you.
Japan.
Awesome.
Fucking LA.
Mexico.
Winnipeg.
Europe. Winnipeg. Awesome.
Hell yeah.
I fucking love it, man. And you know what?
God.
I just want to thank you guys for having me on. It's great what you're doing here, and that you're keeping people informed, and you get to know people a little bit more than just them being upstage on stage. You might not get a chance to talk to these people and stuff like that. So having them on, this sort of media fucking platform is a beautiful thing for you guys, and it's absolutely 100% awesome that you guys are keeping the music and the spirit alive and keeping everybody informed. And just really, it's about that much of an honor to be here with you guys. And yes, I will be in
you
Winnipeg.
love it, Dave.
And I will be in Winnipeg, and I fucking look forward to meeting everybody. I don't do a meet and greet. I don't charge anybody any money. I will sign whatever. I will fucking take pictures with whoever it is. I don't charge any money. I'm fucking just as excited to meet people as they are excited to meet me. So I just, absolutely love this whole experience, and it's a great thing. So thank you. All right. And hey, Manitoba Music Awards. Boom. You see that guy right there?
Yeah.
The voting
That's
done.
what I'm talking about.
Right. You see this girl down here? You guys are family now. All right. Family now.
There we
So
go.
I expect a Christmas present. All right. Christmas present.
Christmas
Now that you're
present. Fuck
family.
right off.
Oh, and the day before is my birthday. So, all right. So let's.
Double present.
Right. So I've got a house full here. I probably should sign off and get the hell
All
out.
good.
A bass player's house, so I can't take it over. Right. So
Yeah.
right. So we should let you go. And
Awesome.
Night, Dave.
Unbelievable. Thank you, Dave. A pleasure talking to you. Thank you to everyone in the
Thank you very
comments
much.
tonight. Super
thank
cool.
you. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Peace.
Bye, Rusty.
Peace.
Okay. Love you guys.
Rock and roll.